Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Today our topic aiming for grade 5 and examine boarding is at Edexcel, GCSE maths, and we will cover different topics to get grade 5 in here. Just like there's just some topics are here. We will define the numbers. In numbers, we will use standard form, laws of indices, rounding and estimation, bounds. That is one of our topic. The second one is algebra. The third one is the shapes, space, measures, data handling, probability, ratios and proportions. If we've done these all topics, then we can easily get grade 5 in GCSE. So now is our first topic. We will cover in that. We will use numbers. First of all, in numbers, we will define a standard form, laws of indices and rounding and estimating values and bounds. The bounds, the first topic we will start, which is called a standard form. How we can define a standard form? Standard form can be in the form of a times 10 power b, because any very big data we can convert that big data into a smallest possible form, which is called a standard form. And a is our integer lies between 1 and 10. For example, if I write down in here what is the integers, they said that the values has been given a, which is less than 10 and greater than and equal to 1. So that sign is a, is the face opening is called a greater sign, greater than, and this sign is called a equal sign. And a, the face closing means is a smaller sign, so we can write down this sign. If I say that sign is, this sign is called a smaller than. So now a lies between 1 and 10, and a is an integer, so we can write down the value of a natural number, integer numbers, whole numbers, like the values is, for example, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and up to so on. And they said that the a is lies equal to and less equal to and greater than 1 and but less than 10. So we can draw a line, number line. This is for just explanation about the integers, explanation about the greater than and less than, because a's values lies between that value. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So now a could be equal to 1, so a will be included, 1 will be included, 1, and this is called a solid circle because 1 is included, and up to here, and this is open circle, so a values lies between any one of them. So it could be, a could be, you can write down here, but should be a less than 1. If a could be a 9.73, so that's mean less than 10. 9.73 is less than 10, so that could be a value for a. So a could be a 2 or a could be a 2.56, anything like that. So any values lies between that, so could be a. So these are called a integer. So now they said that what is a 10? 10 is a base, it's called a base value. Anything in the power of base, which is called a b, which is a power. The power could be a positive or negative value. A could be a positive value, B could be a positive, O could be a negative, and the B value could be anything like 1, 2, 3, but should be a whole number or natural number. And whole number or natural number, just like a natural number, we can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now whole number you can say that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to so on. So natural number is like if B is the 0, so anything power 0 is equal to a 1. So that doesn't make any sense. So if B is a 1, so we can say that 10. If B is equal to 2 or 3, then we can say that 10 multiply itself by 3 times, so that will comes like that. If a B value is negative values, just need to remember, if anything power, we have to write down how many zeros in front of towards right side. If power is a positive value, if power is a negative value, for example negative value, then we have to put 0 on the back side but less than 1 from here. If the 3 minus, so we can write down point after point. How many is a 3? So we can write out 0, 0 and 1. That's it. Because that will convert, the 0 was in here, that's become 1 place, second place and third place. That's why it's come to 1 here. If in the power is positive 3, so it's mean that's a decimal point in here, 1, 2, 3. So we move right side, and if this is a negative value, we have to move to the left hand side. So now we are coming towards our question number 1. In here they said that a floppy disk, and in this topic in standard form we can get about 2-3 marks in that topic. So you can say that when you can come to an exam, so there comes the 3 marks, 1 marks, 1 marks, 2 marks, maximum about 3 or 4 marks we can get easily from there. So now in here they say, the first question they said that a floppy disk can store 1,440,000 bytes of data. So they are saying, first part they said that write the number of 1,440,000 in a standard form. When it's come to a standard form, then we have, this is our question number 1 and part A. We got that value 1,440,000. So now we have to convert that into a standard form, and we know that what is a standard form. We have a unit number times 10 power something. We have to find out A first of all, and as you know that A is lies between 10 and 1. So now we are moving from here. If I write down here, so you see that the decimal is point in here, so we have to bring that decimal point up till here, because we cannot take decimal point to here. If we will bring there, that's gonna be less than 1, so that is not our condition. So should be a more than 1 or less than 10. If we bring our decimal point in here position, that's gonna be 14, which is greater than 10, so we cannot take that one. If we bring our decimal point here to here, then that is gonna be less than 1 in this side, so we cannot take that one. So we have to bring it between that values, so that becomes to in here decimal point. So now how many points we are moving from right to the left? So 1 point, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we can write down that exactly the same, 1.44 times 10, and what is the power gonna be? How many moving to the left? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10 power is equal to a 6. So this is our standard form of that value. Now we are moving second part. They said that a hard disk can store 2.4 times 10 power 9 bytes of data. They are saying now before we convert that value normal number into a standard form. So now we got that value, so we have to convert into a normal condition, like calculate the number of floppy disks needed to store this bytes of a data. Now we have to convert that thing into a bag. So that becomes 2.4 times 10 power 9. Now in here you see 10 power 9. So how many zero or how many values we have to move that decimal point to the right hand side, because this is a positive value. If this is a positive value, then we have to convert decimal point towards right. Decimal point towards right side. So in here we can see that 2.4, this is 9, so we can move, this is 1 point, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is, we need to add zeros. How many? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our this decimal point towards of that value. So our right answer is 2, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is our answer. So if they comes to a negative, so we will see next form. In here, our second question, they're saying a nanosecond is 0.000000001 second. Write this form into a standard form. If I write on in here, we can say that in here nanosecond, the value of that thing, question number 2, 0.000000001. So now we have to move this decimal point till here, then that becomes a 1, more than a 1, or 1 or less than gonna be 10 anyway. So now if we are decimal point moving from left to right, then B will be negative, means power negative. If we are using right to left, then gonna be right to left, the power will be positive. If you're going to right to left, then power will be positive. So now in here we are moving this point in here. If I write down it again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 movings. So we put like that 1.0 times, because nothing else in front, so point times 10 power, how many moving? 9. So power gonna be negative 9. This is its standard form. So again we move to, so now we are moving to our question number 3. They said that write 4 million in standard form. The second part of is this 3 times of that as an ordinary form, and the B part is work out the value of 3 times 10 power negative times that, give you answer in the standard form. So in here, so our value is, this is question 3. So now we are write down that value into a standard form. So first of all, same thing, this is decimal point in here because there's nothing else in here, so that's the decimal end point is called a decimal point. So we are moving from right to left. The power will be positive 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7 moving, so 4.0 times 10 power gonna be positive 7. This is our answer of first part. Second part, they said that 3, write this in as an ordinary form. So 3 times 10 power negative 5. So whenever I said that is a negative power, then what we have to do, this is our 3, yes, so our decimal point is in here, so we have to move 5 values on towards left hand side. So that becomes, that is first value, second, third, 4 and 5, and that becomes our decimal point in here. So we can write on here 0 point, how many here values, 1 2 3 4, so 4 0 1 2 3 4 0 and 3 as it is, and this is, it is ordinary form. Now the second part, they said that work out that value, 3 times of that times that value, give your answer in its standard form. So first of all, we have to convert. If we write down that value, B part, they said that 3 times 10 power negative 5 times 4 million. As you know that we can see 4 million in its standard form is called that value. If we write down as it is 3 times 10 power negative 5 time, and that value can be written in the form of that. So 4 times 10 power 7. And you know that the property of multiplication, every value are multiplying. When the every value are multiplying, so we can multiply the values first because each value can be multiplied. So first of all, if we need to see these two values, 10 power negative and positive, the indices form says it, if a has any value, could be any number, and its power is n, time if a has any number, its power is m. If the base same and they are multiplying, base same and they are multiplying, then power will be added. If they are multiplying and the bases are same, the power will be added. So we can write down this is in the form of a power n plus m. Now you can see in here 10 power negative 5 times 10 power positive 7. So say bases are same, power will be added, minus 5 add 7. So now we can see the rule of positive of negative value. 1 is a positive, so positive 7. So we go for 7 things, we have to take 5 out. So how many left then? 7 take away 5, we can write on either this way, 7 minus 5, so 10 power is 2. So second thing is 3 times 4, so 3 times 4 becomes 12. So we can write down that value in the form of, first we can write on like that, so 3 times 4 times 10 power this times 10 power 7. So that becomes 12 times 10 power negative 5 plus 7, indices rule, so 12 times 10 power 2. So now we need to see, they are saying give your answer in standard form. Now you see that this is 12, which is greater than 10. We have to convert that thing into a standard form and to make it proper answer. So we have 12. What is the standard form of a 12? So 12 can be written, this is a decimal point, we have to convert that decimal point till here. So that becomes 1.2 times 10 power will be how many moving? 1. So positive 1. So we can write a 1.2 times 10 power 1 times 10 power 2. Again, which rule is it? Indices rule. Base is same, power will be added. So 1.2 times 10 power 1 add 2 becomes 3. This is our answer. Now we are moving to other questions. If we done these all standard form questions, obviously you won't have any problem in an exam, so you can easily done the question of these form. So now in here, so this are the workout 3.2 times 10 power 5, and this give your answer into a standard form. Correct to significant figure. What is a significant figure? We will define in a question as well. So first of all, we need to write down 3.2 times 10 power 5 times 4.5 times 10 power 4. Same as it is, we go to decimal values. So we need to first multiply these two values. 2 times 5 gives you a 10, 1 carry 8 and 9, 3 15, 1 carry 3 12, 13, 0 14, 4 and 1. So the answer is 14 point, how many decimal? 1 value, 2 values, so 1 and 2 value, 14.40, 14.40, and that becomes 10 power is 5 add 4. So 14.40 times 10 power 9. Now again we have to convert that values into here. So this is a decimal point gives here, so that becomes 1.44 times 10 power 1 times 10 power 9. 1.44 times 10 power 1 plus 9. Now this has set that two significant figures. Significant figure is means if we have any value, for example, you write on 2, 5, 6. They said that two significant figure. We need to see first value, then second value, whatever else in the third one, that becomes a 0. And this will decide, and decider as well. This is a decider. If this is a 5 or more, then we have to add 1 in this side, and this will becomes a 0. So if this is a 5 or more, isn't it? It's a 6. So that becomes a 2, 6. That become 0. This is two significant figure. If they said that a one significant figure, if a value is like that, 4, 2, 4, 3, 7, one significant figure. So you need to say this is one value and this is a decider. This is less than 5, then we don't need to do anything. So whatever else is it, so 2 whatever else further value, they become 0, 0, 0. Now in here, these are the two significant figures. This is the first value, this is the second, and this is the decider which is less than 5. So that becomes 1.40 times 10 power gonna be 10. This is our standard form of that value. Now you can try these question number 5 in the standard form, write in ordinary form, same as it is like that. Write this value in a standard form, this value in a standard form. I can do this one. They said that 0.00034, 0.00034. Now we need to convert this decimal point till here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 values we have moved from left to right. Either left to right, they're gonna be power gonna be negative. That becomes 3.4 times 10 power negative. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4 value moving. So this is our standard form. So same as it is, multiply and then convert into a standard form. Same as it is, this is your practice. $3 million in a standard form, this in an ordinary form, standard form, ordinary, standard form, and I can do that one. They are saying they said that work out, give your answer in a standard form. So 4 times 10 power 3 and 8 times 10 power negative 5. Again, we will use indices form. If I have any value and they are dividing, base are same and they are dividing, then top value is same as it is, the bottom values go up and subtract. In multiplication we add, but in division we have to subtract, same as it is we have to do in this thing. So 4 can be divided by that, so 1/2. So 1/2 is a half, times that becomes 10 power 3. This is negative going negative, so negative minus 5. Negative give you a positive value. But here this is less than 1. We have to convert that decimal to here. So 5.0, 10 power gonna be negative 1. 10 power is positive 8. So 8 take away 1, gonna be 5 times 10 power is 7. This is our answer. So again in here you can try that. You can try this one 11. Just screenshot it and then try solving by yourself. So now this our standard form topic is finished. So I hope you like that video. So the next topic will be the law of indices. We will do that in next topic. So if you like the video, please like it or subscribe it and share it. If you need any question, please write down in our comments. Thanks. See you in the next video.